Good morning. You're listening to Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup for the first day of November. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, what an exciting victory last night for the Wayne County Yellow Jackets, defeating the number 6 team in the state in Quad A.
1 point win, unbelievable. 17-16. They opt to go for 2, don't make it. Get out there with the win, get the home field advantage for the playoff games. What a year, 8-2. Who'd have thought after last year's 0-9?
I know.
I mean, I told somebody last night I would have been happy with 5-5. I'm in heaven with 8-2. I mean, that's just
8-2.
Congrats to Coach Jay Beauchamp. You know, what a turnaround, what a season. You know, and Joe was saying last night, you know, we almost beat Brooks. You know, we could have been 9-1.
Yeah, we could have been. We almost beat Brooks. We should have beat Brooks. And thing about it is we can't recruit like BC does. So, you know, if we weren't in a region where you have a team that can actually recruit and so forth, we might have been number 1. But now we get to play, not this Friday night, but the 11th, hosting the first round of state playoff action. It's a region up there from the LaGrange County area, Stars Mill. I remember playing Stars Mill years ago.
Yeah, we played Stars Mill in several teams.
So one of those teams from that area will be coming down here, and for that state playoff game here make sure that's on the 11th of November, so Friday week.
Stars Mill's where they stuck us on top of that press box. We froze that night.
And you froze that night, and Greg goes up there with short pants on.
Yeah. Thanks for Coach Robert Townsend being nearby school. He was able to get him some sweatpants.
What was he thinking?
He wasn't thinking.
Well, we've got a busy world-famous Butch and Bob show this morning here on WIFO. Bob, who do we have in the studio with us right now?
Well, we got the band director, Mr. Hursey, and we got the band director, Booster Club president, Ferrell, Cooksey, and they've got a big event this Saturday at JC Stadium. 20, 25, how many bands? 20?
We've got 20 bands coming from 3 different states. 1,800 or so, 1,880, I think, was somewhere in the band student count, not to mention all of the band directors and support staff that will be coming with them. You'll have 2,000 people just in the band
entourage.
That's a good word, but
the band entourage will be about 2,000 people, and not counting the fans that'll come to watch the bands compete.
and there's some big bands coming. So, first off, I just want to say, Butch, Bob, thank y'all for the support y'all have given to the band program this year. Bob, thank y'all for playing the band program during the halftime shows. That means a lot to us.
We like it when y'all play toward the to us. Last night sounded fantastic, but when some of these out of town games, when Bob's on one side of the field and the band's playing to the home side, it's like, okay, but boy, it sounded great last night.
The level of excitement for the band program is just steadily growing every day. We've been meeting every Tuesday night for the last 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. I can't remember what it is, as we prepare for the Deep South Classic. This is our third one. Began in 2019. Weren't able to do it in 2020, 2021. We got rained out and had to have it at the high school. We have, as Miss Janet Royal would say, we have Wayne County tourism weather coming up this weekend. So we are ready for a beautiful weekend. Mr. Hursey and Miss Hursey have been tremendous in helping get some things organized. You know, when we started this in 2019, we had no clue what we were doing. We went to competitions and saw and said, hey, we can do that here. Through a vision of the director at that point in time and the leadership and the boosters, we did it. And we've learned some things. When the Hershey's came on board, they brought in some more advice and direction and the way they had done it at other competitions. And so we're expecting some great turnouts this weekend. Before we go any further, I do need to thank our sponsors, because we could not do this without the sponsors that have come on board. If I can have just a second to do that, let's see. Our gold level sponsor is Rainier Advanced Materials. Our silver is Autumn Hall Steak and Seafood. Our bronze sponsors, Mobile Concrete, Kennerly Creations, the Press Sentinel, Wayne County Board of Tourism, Lex and Joy Kennerly, Express Employment Professionals, Laidlaw Commercial Cabinets, LLC, Interstate Credit Union, Harper Industries, Sean O'Quinn and Associates, and the Prissy Hint. We've also got some sponsors that are donating food and product for the competition. Walmart, Rick's Meats, Autumn Hall Women's Club, Wayne Memorial Hospital, Hillbillies Grill and Barbecue, Papa John's, Food Line, Crawford's, and Harris Ace Hardware are all giving product or food or some sort of donation in kind to help pull this thing off.
Is Crawford's giving diamonds as prizes?
Yeah, I don't think that Jeffrey mentioned anything about giving a bag full of diamonds. Maybe we could put that out on the airways.
Delane would have just gone nuts.
So we could put that out on the airways and see what happens. But I'm pretty sure that Crawford's. He didn't say he wasn't. He didn't say he would. But I think Crawford's gave a pallet of water, I believe is correct.
Okay, well, good.
So y'all, we're
kidding
so
around, Jeffrey and Delane.
We have 15 different food vendors currently signed up. The band boosters will be running we'll be running the visitor side and the touchdown club side on the home side concession stands. We will have somebody else in our concession stand down the end, and I don't remember exactly who that is. We will have, I know, Penny's Bakeries. Y'all, if you've never had a piece of cheesecake from that place, you have missed a lot. Red Velvet Cake, which I don't eat. Everybody brags about it.
I love Red Velvet Cake.
But they put a piece of Red Velvet Cake in that dish. It
white icing on top of that Red Velvet Cake. It
just
makes your mouth water.
It looks like it's got a couple pounds of sugar in it. It's so sweet.
I hope it does.
But we've got T-shirt vendors. We've got music, equipment repair vendors. It is going to be a fantastic day. We're expecting a crowd of probably around 5,000 or so, maybe more with the weather that we're going to have. This is the last competition of the competition season in the band world. So everybody wants to come to this one. Everyone wants to see what's going on. And your other schools will come and visit to get ideas for next year. So it's going to be a great day. We're excited. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Hursey, because I could talk forever.
All right, well, that's Ferrell Cooksey, the president of the Wayne County Band Boosters, and now Mr. Hursey, the band director. One of the two, you know. He just takes orders from his wife.
We all take orders from Christy.
That's completely true. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to start by saying thanks for everything from the community. It has been just a joy working here. We've really thoroughly enjoyed everything about it. We have felt at home the whole time, so we are looking forward to many, many more years together here in Wayne County. And talked to Dr. McDaniel this morning. He wanted me to pass along a little something to the community. So he says, Dr. McDaniel and the Wayne County High School would like to express their gratitude to the community for coming out last night and supporting the trunk or treat, the jackets, and a huge region win. Let's see. Wayne County also always turns out to support WCHS. We are super excited about the opportunity that is ahead of us as we head to the state playoffs. We appreciate the Jacket Nation for all of the support. It's great to be a Jacket. So that was from Dr. McDaniel over at Wayne County High School. And, you know, we have...
I didn't know Dr. McDaniel could jump as high as he did.
Oh, he was...
When we stopped that 2-point conversion, all I saw was Dr. McDaniel. I think he jumped like 6 feet high.
He could have dunked the basketball.
He was right in front of me.
I was like, wow.
The
high school principal was excited.
Yes, our high school principal was extremely excited. He had to have cleared at least because
I was like,
our AD was right there beside him, McDonald.
Went in for the high hurls. I'm telling you.
He cleared Justin's hips when he came up off the ground. I'm pretty sure.
I was just really impressed.
Well, I was watching the coin toss for the overtime, and I saw J-Bo, and I saw that we had lost the toss, and I looked at him, and I saw him point to the band section. I knew I had to rally the troops.
Right, same thing as New Hampstead. I mean, he said after the game that that's where when he gets the option to go, he definitely wants to be down there because the band makes all that noise and helps us. So I mean, like I said, when you first came here, I asked you about being and you said you wanted the band to be the 12th man in the stands, and they've done that all season long.
Yeah, that's it's part of the game, man. We love doing that, and we love any way we can contribute, whether it's music, yelling, screaming, cheering, whatever it takes. We're there, and we're gonna be there and until they tell us to stop. So,
will you have a special show for the playoff game? Will you have something that's already done, or how's that going to work?
All right, we just did a special show.
You just did that.
They're working on another one now. We got 2 weeks to work on it.
We got 2 weeks. We'll let you know.
All right, so you're on here to tell folks about the band competition coming to the JC Stadium. Approximately 20 bands coming to the town. How can the public be involved? Just go watch the competition? Does it cost to get in? Wayne County play? All that kind of stuff.
We will have the band start performing, I think, around
It's 12:45.
12:45 for the first band. So starting at 12, you can get in, get something to eat, get settled, get your seats. There is an entry fee. I think it's $10 to get in. And we have come into the age of electronics, so you can buy a ticket with that paper cash money, which I like. My money likes to fold kind of thing, whatever it is. We have Venmo. We have PayPal. We have a QR code.
Yeah, it's actually tickets are now on GoFan.
So we have GoFan too now. So a lot of ways that you can pay to get in. You get in, get your armband, get whatever. You can come
so the armband, you can go in and out. Okay.
Yes.
Because you might want to go in and watch some band come out and come back and watch Wayne County play at night.
Our band will actually perform at 8:30, 8:45. And we are not competing. We're the host band, so we don't get to compete, but we get to do an exhibition show.
Y'all wrap it up.
We will wrap it up
at 8:45.
The awards will be done at
9:15.
9:15. I believe Dr. Kelly is going to come over and present all the trophies. So it's great to have the board office involved in this as well. But again, guys, the entire show that's going to be on the field Saturday, these kids practice. They start in late June working on their shows, and they begin performing these from all across the state. This is their year as well. And so these bands will practice usually 2 or 3 nights a week, and in July they will have most of the bands will have 3 weeks of practice. They'll have freshman orientation on the first week, and we're talking about July where it's still 100 degrees outside. These bands are out there working to hone their gift and get these shows down pat. And then from there, their competitions, they'll play on a Friday night and then travel to a band competition on Saturday morning. And they put in a lot of time just come out and cheer these bands. You're going to have small bands that are 40 kids. You're going to have big bands that are 150, 180.
Yeah.
So I know the area where Mr. Hursey came from 2 years ago. Houston County brought a doggone bridge in their show in 2019. They brought a 100-foot bridge as part of their show. So these bands put a lot of time and effort into it, and these competitions are just a way to showcase what they do and for them to get the awards.
Okay.
So we're just thankful for the opportunity to be here. We thank again Butch and Bob for what y'all have done for supporting this program this year. For all the comments, I want to say thanks to Coach Shaw last night for plugging our competition during his time when he's up there talking about the game. He's up there talking about how great the competition is coming up. And I told Andy outside, we brought on a new coaching staff this year. We brought on a new band directing staff this year. I don't think you could have changed and done one year and one the next year and see what we're seeing right now. But having both these groups and these new ideas and these new faces on those sidelines has been a tremendous shift in culture in Wayne County, and it's exciting time to be a Wayne County Yellow Jacket.
Well, good luck with the band competition this Saturday at JC Stadium. It begins at 12:45. Approximately 20 bands coming to the town. Wayne County will wrap it up at 8:45. Just $10 to get in. Concessions available. You'll have an armband so you can go in and out and just go enjoy it. You'll see some of the best high school bands anywhere at JC Stadium this coming Saturday.
Absolutely.
Good luck, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Early clouds, but a mostly sunny day. Light northwest breeze, highs upper 70s. More partly cloudy tonight, low 50s. Will be mostly sunny, upper 70s tomorrow, low 50s tomorrow night. Thursday, sunshine, upper 70s. Friday, sunshine, upper 70s. Saturday, mostly sunny, highs, low 80s. Sunday, sunny, highs in the low 80s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO. We got April Banks from Banks Real Estate in this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. You're in here not to talk about real estate. You're here to talk about parade. Tell us what's going on.
That's right. We have the Wayne County Veterans Day Parade this Saturday, November 5th at 10 a.m. downtown Jessup. Lineup will be at 9 a.m. starting on Southwest Broad Street. There's still time to enter. If you do want to enter, you can call the Banks Real Estate office at 912-559-2142 and speak to me, April, or Alexis. You could also just shoot us a text or an email if you're interested also.
Okay. All right. And tell us a little about, when it's going to start, how people can line up, how they can enter, what y'all looking for and all that, because I know you're looking for more entries into the parade.
Right. We do have a few entries already. We are looking for some more floats. But, however, if you have a business or if you're a veteran and you would like to participate, we would love for you to come on down and be a part of our Veterans Day Parade.
Okay. And how do they go about doing that? Let's say I might want to enter the parade. How do I do that?
Well, they could just call the Banks Real Estate office and let us know. It's absolutely free, so you don't have to pay anything.
Free to enter or free phone call?
Free, both.
So free to enter the parade.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
for more entries into the Veterans Day Parade where we'll be honoring our veterans.
That's right.
Okay. Now it says parade and ceremony. Is there any type of special ceremony that's going to take place during the morning?
Well, we have Pastor Mickey Tomberlin. He'll do the invocation and sing the national anthem before we get started,
Okay.
and then we'll begin with the parade.
Okay. And it begins
at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Saturday morning
on Broad Street.
That's right.
Goes down Cherry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so call Banks Real Estate if you'd like to put an entry into the parade. You do not have to be a veteran. You do not have to be from Wayne County. I know that because I can read around the flyer that y'all gave us that I promote all the time. And so you just got to call Alexis at Banks Real Estate or anybody down there will talk to you. 912-559-2142. 912-559-2142.
Or they can stop by our office.
Just
whatever's
stop by
easiest.
Banks Real Estate. You are located where?
462 East Cherry Street.
Okay. Sounds good. So I know that you seem to help most each year with the Veterans Day Parade. How did you get involved with this with Banks Real Estate, April?
Well, I used to just go down and participate in the parade and like take balloons down there and stuff to give out to children, and I realized there was not a lot of participation. So I wanted to, become a part of it and help out. So, I mean, the main thing is to show appreciation for our veterans.
Okay.
So I wanted to make that
Do you have
bigger.
any family involved in service or anything?
Yeah, I have several family members who were in the military. So I definitely have a heart for that.
Okay.
And very appreciative for that. But I'm partnered with the local VFW, the Women's Auxiliary, and the American Legion Post 311 on this parade.
So you're all involved with it, putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
And folks are looking for more entries. So if you got a church, you got a business, you got an organization, help support the veterans by putting an entry into the parade. Just call Banks Real Estate, and they'll get you all set up.
That's right.
All right. Anything else going on, April?
Not that I can think of.
Not you. You just got a big old grin on her face over here. It's good to see a big smiling face in the morning like this on the world famous Butch and Bob show.
Well, thank you.
All right, April. Well, we want to thank you for help spearheading up the Veterans Day Parade. It's good that a local business person steps forward to put their time and effort, phone calls into their business to organize and put this together. Just hats off from all the organizations to Banks Real Estate for taking the charge and lead on this.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Bob, anything for April? All right. We'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Buddy Carter is fighting back against Biden's runaway inflation.
You know, as I travel throughout the district, people are coming up to me and they're concerned about inflation. We've got to solve this. And the way we solve it, first of all, we stop spending. Secondly, we've got to unleash American energy. Thirdly, we've got to end these burdensome regulations that are drowning our businesses.
And Buddy Carter will defend Americans by putting an end to China's economic meddling.
In the case of China, we've got to end our economic dependence on them, especially for health care. That is something that we need to be providing here in our country and not being reliant. It is important for our national security. I'll be a direct check to the Biden administration and bring accountability to the federal government. My commitment to you is an economy that is strong, a nation that is safe, a future that is free, and a government that is accountable.
Buddy Carter for Congress.
I'm Buddy Carter, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Buddy Carter for Congress.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Let's go back to the football game, Bob. What a game last night. You know, a tale of two halves, and then that JC magic in overtime.
I said after the broadcast, Lady Luck's been with us all year. I said we've had a you need to go back and look at the New Hampstead. The drop touchdown pass is wide open. They had a wide open touchdown pass again last night that they dropped. So we've been fortunate, but like I said,
yeah, but we've had it's gone the other way too. You know, we've had some situations where we've dropped passes or we've done things that you know. So it's gone both ways. But you know, you really notice it the other way when you think about, well, if they'd have done this, if they'd have done that, we might not have these. The record we do, but that's football.
We haven't dropped any wide open touchdown passes.
We haven't.
But like I said, but the good news is, like Coach Shaw said last night, this team just finds a way to win. And I said they're just determined to get it in a win column and protect JC Stadium, and it's just been a fun season. So
people realize Burke County, you know, got to the Final Four last year, I think, and they're ranked number 6 in the state in Quad A. So we're talking about beating a very quality football team.
I think the key is just to schedule on Halloween night. We beat them Halloween 2014 for region championship up there, and we played them last night on Halloween. So I think we just schedule Burke County on Halloween night.
Halloween.
No matter what night it is. That might be the right thing to do.
All right.
It was exciting. We just want to thank the band director just mentioned it from Dr. Brett McDaniel. Again, hats off to all the civic clubs, churches, and organizations that helped with that event before the stadium. We interviewed that kid, the little horn kid, about how much candy he got, how much fun it was. I mean, if you showed up to that event.
Yeah, tell me about it. I wasn't there, but I heard you said there was quite a few folks there.
Yeah, you did not leave without a bag of candy. I mean, they had all kinds of games set up. I mean, it was all outside the stadium, but it had all these tents and all these interactive games and just handing out candy.
All these community
and the kids just seemed to really enjoy it. But again, hats off to the high school administration for putting that together and reaching out to the churches and the civic clubs and the community. But it was a great event for the kids, and I think they thoroughly enjoyed it, and it helped the crowd as well. So it's just to put that together as quickly as they put it together was just a great feat for the high school. So it was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of people in costume. The band was all in costume last night. So
interesting.
Just a fun night. And I said it was a nice Halloween performance. And again, they played that song from Ghostbusters and Halloween and Monster Mash and Thriller. So they were out there. It was just a good night. But it's nice to win. I said, Coach Shaw says all the time, you spell fun, W-I-N. So for 8 wins, just an amazing. Joe and I was talking about it last night. We got the schedule when it first came out. First year coaching staff, 0-9 season last year. What were the expectations? We thought maybe 6-4 would be the best, but to be 8-2, first round state playoff game at home. Just an amazing turnaround.
What a turnaround in 1 year. It just shows you the difference that a head coach and a new coaching staff means. They recruited those players back in the spring, got them out for spring practice, over 100. We were down to like 40-something last year at the end of the season, and it's made a big difference.
And Coach Shaw talked about the kids just bought in. I said he came in, instilled discipline, had rules that they had to abide by, but the senior class embraced it. Senior leadership's been there all year, and it's just a fun season. But to be hosting the first round state playoff game, I mean, that's just a great accomplishment for that coaching staff and Coach J. Bo Shaw. But it's been fun. Like I said, I told you many times, I really enjoy sitting down and doing that coaching show. I mean, to talk to somebody that knowledgeable and had that experience, played quarterback at both Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern. He just knows the game, fun to talk to, does a great job of explaining the details of the game to the listening audience. So it's just been a fun year. It really has been.
Yep. And he's football inside out and forward. He's played football. His brother, football player and coach, and he leans upon his brother ever so often for some advice.
His father,
or at least run ideas by him.
His father's a legendary coach in the state of Georgia, so it's just in his blood. But I said, just thankful we got him.
Yep. And so, what's next for the Wayne County Yellow Jacket varsity football team? And all that.
We play a week from Friday. And
so on the 11th of November, we'll play here at JC Stadium
at 7:30. We'll play the 3 seed from Region 4, which still has not been decided. But again, we'll know after Friday night because this Friday night ends the regular season.
Okay. All right, Bob. A good broadcast last night, you and Joe, and just may feel a lot better on the morning after a victory, let me tell you.
Winning is fun, that's for sure.
Winning is fun. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and O'Quinn & Associates.